You know, we are right now in a reset world. The world gets reset every 50 years in a permanent way. And we are in one such reset today. And in a reset world, innovation is more important than not less important. And what this newsletter is going to do is to create a forum where we're going to have a conversation around what are the next practices in innovation and execution in this reset world. Let me just take a minute and talk about how the world has been permanently reset. At least I see three important fundamental changes that have happened as a result of the global financial meltdown. First, business reputation is at an all-time low. In fact, in a recent poll, politicians are ranked higher than business people. It has become that bad. Second, the global map has been fundamentally redrawn. The growth has shifted from developed countries like US, Europe, and Japan to the so-called BRIC countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China, to Middle East and Africa. In fact, 15 years ago, global companies used to think of their strategy in terms of strategy for US, Europe, Japan, and the rest of the world. Today, they are thinking about their global strategy in terms of BRIC countries, Middle East, Africa, and the rest of the world. And the rest of the world now includes US, Europe, and Japan. And the third big reset is government has moved next door to business, and they are not leaving. In fact, government is now an investor, they are an equity holder, they are a lender, they are a customer, they are a partner, they are a regulator. In fact, 5 years ago, if a CEO went to Washington, D.C., we used to think that CEO is a loser. Today, CEOs are going in thousands to Washington, D.C. May not be in their private jet, maybe in the subway train, but they are there because that's where the action is. In a reset world, innovation is the only way to remain competitive. Take, for instance, the shift from slow growth in developed countries to rapid growth in emerging markets. The only way you can capture that growth in emerging market is through fundamental business model innovation. Business models like the Tata Nano, the $2,000 car, or the microfinance, $15, or GE's electro EKG machine, which is $1,000, or their portable ultrasound machine, which is $15,000. We need these kinds of fundamental innovations to capture growth in emerging markets. Therefore, the key question becomes, what are the next practices in innovation and execution in this reset world? What I plan to do in this newsletter is to provide a forum where we can have a dialogue among CEOs, executives, and all parties who are interested in this space called innovation. And hopefully you'll be able to join me in this newsletter by visiting my website.